guys! Okay, today I am filming my first Empties video. I just used up a ton of product in the last couple weeks, and so I just figured, you know what, it would be fun to do a Empties video. So I've been sticking everything in this bag here, and yeah, let me just share with you what I have here that I've gone through. So the first product is by Hair One. You can get this at Sally's Beauty Supply. This is the smaller bottle, and let's see, it was $11.99. I don't know if you can see that. $11.99 with the membership, which I have a membership. If you don't have a membership at Sally's, you should really do it. I think it's like, oh, I can't remember, $10 or $15 for like a whole year, and every time you buy stuff, you save. So like if you can see right here, it says normally $13.49, and I got it for $11.99 with my membership. So every single time that you purchase product, you know, you save some money, so it adds up really, really quickly. Okay, so for this, this Hair One is supposed to be like similar to the Wen products. I've never used Wen, but I've been really, really, really wanting to try it, and it's just a little bit more than I wanted to spend, so I haven't splurged on it yet, but I decided to try this because I've heard that it works similarly. So I can't really compare for you whether it works as well as Wen. The one thing I can tell you, my hair is very fine. Let me take it out of my ponytail today. It's kind of messy right now, but I have extremely baby fine hair. I always have. And then because I color treat it, I am naturally blonde. You can see my roots right now. But I do color treat it, obviously much lighter than my natural color. So my hair is very, very, very damaged, as you can see. And so I was looking for something that would restore my hair a little bit, and I've heard a lot about, you know, sulfate-free shampoos and you know, and how well that they work and everything. So I thought I would give this a try to see if it would kind of repair my hair. The one thing I noticed about this, I really do like it, and I have gone and bought the larger bottle, so I obviously do like it enough to repurchase. But it didn't quite do everything that I was hearing that it's supposed to do or was hoping that it would get from it. It did make my hair feel softer, less dry. When I am not using this product, my hair gets like very drawn, like dry and straw-like, where it's like, I mean, almost like crispy. I mean, that's a weird way to explain it, but that's kind of what it is. It's like super, super, super dry. So it definitely did help with that a little bit. But I didn't feel like I was getting more body or more volume, or like it was really treating the damage at the root, if that makes sense. So anyway, so I'm still using it. I use it, I shower I wash my hair, I should say, every other day. So I use it when I wash my hair, except about once a week I use a purple shampoo to keep my hair from getting brassy. So, but other than that, I'm only using this right now. But I did just recently purchase Avita Invati, I think it's called, or Invati, I don't know. I just purchased that. I just got it in the mail yesterday, and I'm excited to give that a try because I've heard that that does a lot more for, you know, like at your root and helping with regrowth. So, and I lose a lot of hair because of damage. So anyway, enough about that. Moving on to the next product. This is from Clear Scalp and Hair Therapy. It's their Beauty Therapy 7-Day Intensive Treatment Tubes. As you can see, I got this at Target on clearance. Their normal price for this was $14.99, and I found it for $7.48. So I pretty much only bought it because I found it on clearance. And I've heard of the Clear brand of hair products, but I hadn't heard of these 7-day treatment tubes. And so it comes in this little box like this, and then it has 7 of these individual tubes. I've used them all up. They're all empty inside of here. But this is what the tube looks like. It had a little, like a knob on the end that you pulled off, and then you just squeeze the product out of the tube for each day that you use it. It's said to use it for 7 straight consecutive days, but I don't wash my hair every day. So I just used it each time that I washed my hair, which was every other day. So it took me like 2 weeks to use it up instead of 1. I really did like it. It has a nice scent to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it does have a nice scent to it, and it did leave like a nice scent in your hair all day, so that was kind of nice. And you're supposed to, when you apply it, you're supposed to apply it at the scalp and rub it into your scalp rather than at your hair or at your roots. It was meant for like a scalp treatment. The only tough thing about that is you know, I have long hair, so it's really hard to get, you know, the product on my scalp. You have to kind of try to part and, you know, rub it in and stuff. So and it did soak into the hair really quickly. So I would notice if I laid it on my hair and then tried to work it into the scalp, it would saturate my hair really fast and soak it up before I could get it down to the scalp. So that was the only thing that was kind of like, eh. But I mean, it seemed like it did do a good job of treating my scalp, because I do have a very dry scalp, especially in the climate that I live in. It's very, very dry here. So I did feel like it definitely did help with that. But I don't know if I would, I'm not going to repurchase this right away. It seems like something that's more like a one-time use. So I would probably maybe like every 6 months or so do something like this, but it's not something I would use consistently. So there was that. I think that's it for the hair products. So I'm going to move on to a couple nail polishes that I'm getting rid of. This one, it's just time for this one to go. I've had this for way, way too long. It got kind of stuck at the back of my drawer, and I didn't even realize it was still in there. And as you can see, it's kind of leaked a little bit, and the wording has all rubbed off. I don't even remember the name of the color. It is a China glaze. Oh, it says on the end here, it says it's a French pink pearl. Yeah, it's just really old. I don't even know how old this is. This has got to be like 4 or 5 years old. So time to go for this guy. And if you see, it was like half gone anyway, so I used quite a bit of that. This one, I don't even know where this came from. This was a French white polish, and again, I think I've had this for way, 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 way too long, and it's getting all separated and nasty, so time to throw that away. Got one more nail polish here at the bottom, and this I think was even from my kids. I think that they got this like in a gift set with a bunch of cheap makeup, and it just says nail polish, and it's this ugly brown color, and it is separating and gross. Okay, and then I have this 4-way buffer that is just really, really old, and it's been in my drawer again. I have like a drawer where I keep like all my extra nail products, and some polishes got thrown in there, and that's where all this came out of. I was kind of cleaning that out and going, why do I have all this in here that shouldn't be in here? So yeah, this I think is from, I don't know, I want to say it's from e.l.f., but it doesn't really say on here. But yes, that's time for that to go. I got a new one, so I don't need that anymore. And I have a couple of mascaras that I'm getting rid of. These are both the Lash Stilettos by Maybelline. This one is the Voluptuous one, and this I've had for like a year, but I haven't been using it. It's just been sitting there meaning to throw it out, so done with that. I haven't used it in like 6 months at least. And then this is the original formula, and same thing. I bought these at the same time. I used them for about probably a month after I bought them, and then I just hated them, so I stopped using them, and they just kind of sat there, and I felt guilty about throwing them out, so I didn't throw them out right away, but they're definitely all dried out and they're old, so it is time to throw them away. But I wasn't liking this at all. It did lengthen my lashes, both of them did, but neither one of them gave me any volume at all, so they just looked very wimpy and wispy, and I don't like that look. I really like to have full looking lashes. So I was not impressed with these. Throw those out. Okay, next I have just a shaving cream, and this is the Skintimate Tropical Splash is the smell, and yeah, I like Skintimate. I always buy them. I don't buy the same scent every time. I just grab whatever, and I like to try a different one each time, I guess. So yeah. Next, I have a lotion here, and this is by Vaseline. It's the Aloe Fresh Hydrating Non-Sticky Formula Body Lotion. And I thought this was okay. I'd had it sitting on my nightstand, and every night I applied it to my hands and feet, and it did an okay job. It didn't leave like a greasy feeling or anything, but it's not one that I would run out and repurchase right away. The scent was just kind of a clean, fresh scent. It didn't have like a really pretty florally or anything like that. So that one's just okay. Let's see, I just have a couple things left in here. I've got this Coors. This was like a sample size that I got off Listia, and I absolutely loved this. I did do a review on it. I think it's fantastic. It's their Wild Rose and Vitamin C Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. It has a really long name, but it does have a very strong rose scent, which I'm not typically a fan of rose, but I didn't mind it for some reason with this, and it just made my skin so soft. I absolutely loved it. And also it is like an all over face moisturizer, and I would use it at night after I cleansed my face. And it didn't, normally like when things have a really strong smell, especially like a florally scent like this, normally like will sting my skin because I have very sensitive skin. But it didn't at all, and it didn't make me break out. It wasn't greasy. It just made my skin really, really soft and hydrated, and I just love it. So I'm definitely going to repurchase this. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm planning a trip to the mall next week, so hopefully I can pick some up at Sephora. So that was a good one. Okay, and this is my last one, and this is actually a sample size of the Mary Kay eye makeup remover. It's their oil-free eye makeup remover. And I got this with like as a gift with purchase from Mary Kay. And yeah, it was okay. It was probably not my favorite because I did feel like I needed to apply more than normal to get the makeup removed. And I don't wear waterproof, so my makeup doesn't normally have a problem with, you know, with removal. It usually comes off pretty easily, but felt like I needed to use a lot to get it to come off, so it was okay. I pretty much had this sitting in my cabinet, and I was like, I need to get rid of it, so I just used it so that I could toss it. But yeah, it's all right. So, all right, that is all, I think. Yep, that's everything. That's all my empties. Thanks for watching my video today. Bye, guys.